Hello, 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 and welcome to Lunch Break with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Canada. I would like to thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to make an Easter card using the new Easter Friends stamp set from the January to June mini catalog. Love this set. It's got 3 images, actually 4, a little bit of grass here, and some beautiful scripted greetings. So we're going to get started today. I have some Stampin' blends here in light and dark so saffron, dark pumpkin pie. I have a garden green ink pad, memento black ink pad. I have some bumblebee gingham ribbon and some polished dots. My card base today is bumblebee, standard card base. And I have a piece of basic white that we are going to put on the inside so we have a nice place to write our greeting. Just like so. All right. So that's that. Now on here, I am going to first off stamp my Easter greeting. And that way, actually I should have stamped my greeting in there too because I was intending on putting one on the inside. That wasn't very smart, but that's okay. We will work through it. All right, up in this corner, we are going to have Happy Easter. And I am going to use memento black for that. Now I am going to grab a piece of acetate and just lay that in there and test and make sure that looks okay, and that's okay for me. So we are going to re-ink our stamp and we're going to stamp that on our card. Looks good to me. All right. We will take this out. Now, I wanted to stamp this on the inside of the card, so I'm just going to try something here. See if I can get this in place. I'll take this stamp off, and we will ink up this one. There we go. Sending warm and happy wishes this spring. I like that. All right, we're going to set that aside and let that dry as well. And that means we're done with our memento ink for today because I have already stamped our little duckling and fussy cut him out so that you guys didn't have to watch me do that. All right, so now I am going to grab my paper pumpkin. Yeah, I'm going to grab my paper pumpkin. Let's try pumpkin pie. And I'm going to color his little beak and his little webbed feet. This is going to be a super simple image to color because this is the stamp actually has all the shading in it already for you. So it's going to be simple to color. There we go. So we're done with that one. Now I'm going to bring in some dark so saffron. And wherever there's dark areas, I'm going to hit it with this dark so saffron. And I'm doing 2 of these at once. I'm going to put one on the outside of the card and one on the in, I think, because I don't think I'm going to have enough room on the outside for 2 of these little guys. All right, now we're going to go in with the light So Saffron and blend this all together. And you'll notice that I'm going over the areas that I already did, just blending it all together. Super, super simple. All right, we're done our coloring. So let's bring our card back here, and we'll put some adhesive on the back of this little guy, maybe. My thing's all gummed up here. There we go. See if I can get it to work now. There we go. And I'm just going to pop this little guy down here in the corner. How cute is that? All right, now on the outside, we are going, actually I'm going to use Tombow because I want to make sure I get this one good and straight on the outside. And that Tombow gives me just a second of wiggle room. There we go. All right, now I have got some purple hexagons here, and I am going to create a background with these hexagons. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back, and I'm going to place my first one something like that. And then I'm just going to build from there to create a backdrop. And I'm stacking them, but I'm leaving space in between them as well. All right, so this one will fit in between those two. And I'm trying to match my little patterns here. I'm missing one. There it is. All right. Started to panic there for a minute. And we'll stack this one here, try to match our white space as best we can. And you see that Tombow's giving me that second of wiggle room. And then this one will fit in here. And finally, our last one. There we go. So there's a little backdrop for our little duck. How cute is that? All right, but before I put our duck on here, I'm going to grab a pencil and I am going to mark right here. I want to add some grass. Oops, helps to put it on the stamp correctly. I want to add some grass down at the bottom. So by marking that, it's telling me approximately where I'm going to be putting my little duck. So I'm going to stamp some grass there, and there, and there, and there. All right, covers up my pencil mark, and it gives me a nice little clump of grass there for my duck. Now, before I go too much further, I am going to take this bumblebee ribbon and I am going to wrap it around. And I'm going to tie it off here on the side. Maybe. There we go. Now I'm going to use my ribbon scissors. We'll trim that up. We can slide that and put it wherever we want, but I am quite happy with the position of that knot, like so. All right, now my little duckling, I'm going to put him on some dimensionals. Once we get these paper backs off, we'll be able to pop him right on our clump of grass. How cute is that? Isn't that cute? All right, we'll get some of this stuff out of the way, and then we will put on, I think, some of these polished dots. I'm going to go with the clear ones. Whoops. And I'm going to put a big one and a small one and maybe another big one down here. Isn't that cute? Happy Easter. Sending warm and happy wishes this spring. Okay, my friends, that is it for our card for today with the Easter Friends stamp set. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to pop back on here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at noon, I will have new videos for you at noon Central Standard Time. Thanks for everything.